Real Sales Talk jumping back in today. We're going to get rid of some commission breath. Today we are going to get rid of some commission breath. That stank commission breath because you're just dropping it like you're a salesperson, because you're not sure what to say because you feel uneasy. Today's about prioritizing the person over the process. So today's called process versus person. Are you prioritizing the process or are you prioritizing the person? So I have my notes here. You ever feel like a salesperson at an open house? Like you're just trying to make them talk to you? Please talk to me. Or you feel like a salesperson over the phone and you just feel like a telemarketer, like they just don't want to talk to you and you feel like you don't want to talk to them. You're on phone duty, or you're just trying to get somebody interested in an appointment. I mean, you just feel like you're slimy. Okay, today we're going to talk about how we can move through that. What you focus on expands, right? Great bold law. Remembering the scripts. If I'm focused on trying to remember the scripts, then I'm helter-skelter on what direction I'm going in the conversation, what to say next. I feel uncomfortable. I feel like a salesperson. I'm focused on the process, not really paying attention to the person. Closing for the appointment when you don't have a real connection. I'm just focused on closing for the appointment. I really haven't even developed real rapport with you. I don't even really know deep level what motivation is to you or why. Because I've just been focused on selling the appointment versus selling the relationship. I haven't been focused on the relationship. I've just been trying to sell the appointment. Ouch. Desperately creating conversation. Okay, now we said what we focus on expands. So if I'm just desperately trying to create a conversation, how's that coming off to the other person? I mean, don't you think they feel that? They know that? They understand that? I wrote down, people don't hear what you say, they hear how you feel. So how do you feel about the process? How do you feel about the conversation that you're creating? What do you need to do to shift that mindset to come from a servant's heart and be intensely curious? We're going to talk about that in a second. The words you say are drowned out by what they're thinking. See, now when you're in a spot where you're uncomfortable, you're desperate, you're just trying to close for the appointment, they're not even hearing what you're saying. And it can be some good stuff that you're saying. But all they hear and all they feel is what you're feeling is all those negative things. So your ability to be confident, to deliver comfortably and transfer energy to somebody who is already anxious, talking to a stranger, talking to a salesperson. Look, if I'm more comfortable and I'm more confident, that energy transfers. And then look, some of that anxiety, some of that I'm talking to a salesperson dissipates and goes away, because this is about understanding you. So prioritizing the person. This is about serving at a high level. If I want to help people, I have to understand them. True? So if I want to help people, I have to understand them. To understand them, I have to ask great questions. I have to ask them well, be intensely curious and sincerely genuine of what's happening with you, so that I can really help you. And then look, and then I'm going to listen carefully so that I can repeat the process. Now they're hearing how I feel, which is that sincerity to connect. The sales process starts to dissipate, and now I'm really prioritizing the person over the process. When I feel like I'm intensely curious and I feel convicted to understand someone so that I can really find out I can help them, there is no longer a sales conversation with a prospect. I'm finding out if I can serve the person. Moving through resistance is about understanding most people take time to accept the sales process. We're not going to get a microwave answer. We need to earn the trust of this person that I'm talking to at the open house. I need to earn the trust of this person that I'm communicating with over the phone, because they haven't even seen my face yet. I have to earn that trust. So how can I get there? Look, man, this is the same old stuff, guys, but look, here it is. Script study. I know. Spend that time reading those scripts, reciting those scripts, chanting those scripts, writing out those scripts so that I'm fluent and I'm fluid with my conversation. And then they can really hear how I feel, which is, I just want to understand you and find out if I can help you. And I may not be able to help you, and that's okay. But let's really have a real conversation. Take these masks off and find out if I can help you or not. Role play. Role play is what it's all about. So if I'm doing all that script study and I'm role playing, then I'm moving through. Look, what do great students do? They study well. What do great athletes do? They practice. What do great salespeople do? They talk. So I have to role play those conversations so that I can more naturally and fluidly and fluently move through those conversations, and then people feel what's going on here. They hear what's going on in here in my heart in regards to moving forward with them and helping them. So role play allows that to naturally happen, to have a foundation of good conversation that I'm pulling out of the scripts. But more importantly then, that allows me to be me, to ask questions about what they're really saying, because the next best question typically ain't the next best question in the script. It's probably something that you're coming up with in your head because you're able to really sincerely and genuinely listen to them, and I'm prioritizing the person over the process. Now look, let's get straight. I had to prioritize the process, studying scripts, role play, understanding how to navigate levels of resistance, being able to comfortably engage confrontation with objections so that I can move forward through conversation, so that people can feel that, and I can more naturally set an appointment. Get the contract signed, close a deal, move forward in negotiations, right? Is this applicable in all those scenarios? Okay, so look, use these tools because I'm trying to speed the level of trust to be a more productive master salesperson. That's what Real Sales Talk's all about. Go make some money. See you guys soon.